This video will be about the thoracic and lumbar vertebrae. You'll see that on page 13 of your blue bone packet. We're going to start by looking at the thoracic vertebrae.
T1 down to T12. There are 12 thoracic vertebrae.
And if we look at the features of the thoracic vertebra, what we'll be noticing is there is an attachment for the ribs on the thoracic vertebrae. So we'll be looking at the costal facets.
There are two.
For the heads of the ribs. They're on the vertebral body. And there's the costal facet for the tubercle. It's located on the transverse process, and it's for the tubercle of the rib, and it's called a costal facet because costal means rib. There's also a place for the vertebra to articulate with the vertebral body above it. This is the superior articular facet to articulate with the vertebral body above it, and the inferior articular facet to articulate with the vertebra below it, inferior to it. So if we look at the articulation between the vertebrae, we can see where that superior articular facet articulates with the
inferior articular facet
of the vertebra above it,
which then forms, once they articulate, the
intervertebral foramen.
There we go.
So if we look at where the rib articulates, we can see it articulates with the transverse process, the tubercle of the rib articulating with the transverse process of the vertebrae. Here we can see the head of the rib articulating with the vertebral bodies. It articulates both inferiorly and superiorly.